There was a time when Erika Kirk was adored, a time when she represented elegance, patriotism, and the polished charm of a modern American icon. She was the kind of public figure people pointed to and said that's what a role model looks like. But today, Erika Kirk is something very different. She's a lightning rod for controversy, a target of online mockery, a subject of conspiracy theories, and to many, a symbol of everything wrong with political celebrity culture. This is the story of how America's sweetheart became the internet's villain, and a turning point that changed everything. Before the scandals, before the rumours, before the backlash, there was simply Erika Kirk, a young woman from Arizona with ambition and poise. In 2012, she won Miss Arizona USA, capturing national attention with her polished interviews and confident stage presence. She later competed in Miss USA, where she became known for her articulate answers and her calm, composed demeanor. Her early public image was built on faith, patriotism, community involvement, a carefully curated sense of grace. Some said she was elegant, relatable, she was admired, and for a while, she truly was America's sweetheart.
Pageant in 2012.
Erika 23, Arizona.
Erika's life changed when she met Charlie Kirk, a rising political figure with a massive youth following. Their chemistry was instant, their public image was magnetic. Together, they became a conservative power couple, polished, influential, and media ready. Supporters saw them as the future of movement. Critics saw them as overly curated. But no one could deny their impact. Erika's visibility skyrocketed. Her influence grew. And her role in Charlie's political world became increasingly central. But with visibility comes scrutiny. And with scrutiny comes controversy. The moment that changed everything came on September 10th, during a student rally in Utah. Charlie Kirk was assassinated, a tragedy captured on camera and broadcast across the nation. The footage spread instantly, the shock was overwhelming, and Erika's life was shattered in front of millions. But what happened next would define her public image forever. In the days following Charlie's death, the nation expected grief. They expected tears, trembling hands, emotional breakdowns. But instead, Erika Kirk appeared calm, controlled, almost unnervingly composed. Her interviews were polished, her statements were measured, her public appearances were poised. Some praised her strength, others questioned her sincerity. And in the age of social media, questions become narratives. Narratives become judgments. This was the first major turning point in Erika's public transformation.
Wow. I don't even know where to begin. The fact that we were able to pull off an event of a century, like, it's just insane. We had over 275,000 people that attended, and the stadium, overflow, Westgate, insane, you guys. And then you have, was it 100 million?
Over 100 over.
You guys that heard the gospel and all about Charlie and all about everything that you guys do and the hard work of Turning Point USA is insane. We had thousands that were registered to vote. I think we're at like over 200,000 for merch sales. Don't quote me on that because I think it just keeps like bumping up like crazy. But I just wanted to say a huge thank you to the events team, the development team, the graphic design team, the production team. It's just phenomenal. Their incredible work leading into the memorial. And honestly, a lot of the staff that worked on the memorial, they had 20-hour days for a week during the time of us grieving the loss of my husband. And honestly, I know several staff that didn't even sleep. Again, you guys are breathing angels. If you do need more time to grieve, please continue to use Turning Point USA's network of counselors. We have pastors. I mean, there are so many resources for you. If you do need additional time off, please talk to your director about using paid time off for that. And again, it's not easy, but again, grief is hard. Otherwise, honestly, Turning Point USA and Turning Point Action, full steam ahead, you guys. Charlie would want us to get back to work, and that's what we're doing. And that's what we did with the memorial. And I'm so honored and proud of each and every one of you, because that's what we're going to do in his honor and in his name. We have so much to do, which is exciting. Charlie in heaven is like, you guys thought you had a busy schedule then, just you wait. And he's doing some awesome things with Jesus in heaven right now. But there's so much work to be done. I mean, since his assassination, we have 100,000 chapter requests. We have 300,000 new donors. That is a blessing in itself. Again, not normal. All God. I think we have 50,000 plus hat orders to fulfill. I mean, I'm saying these numbers because it puts into perspective that we're not just sitting and thinking and looking at the wall being like, what do we do? Like that, there is so much to do. You have over 20,000 AmFest registrations. The prophetic mind of my husband was that he always planned for the future. You guys are obviously aware of like Vision 2025, but Charlie was also working on Vision 2030 in the weeks leading up to September 10th. And he was working really closely with Justin. And that's why Justin had been appointed the role of COO, because he was literally, I remember phone calls when Charlie and I would take our night walks, and it would be 10 o'clock at night, and him and Justin would just be talking about the plans. I was aware of the plans. I have his journals that are aware of the plans. Like, there is no confusion of what's to come. And I want to give you guys that reassurance that it's full steam ahead. And the board and I are working with Justin and the executive leadership teams to make sure that all of those plans come into effect 2030 and beyond. But I, again, am so grateful for all of you. I'm so proud of all of you. You honor my husband so well. All of you do. And it's weird to say I'm excited. I really hesitate saying that. It's really hard for me to say that. It's a really weird thing to say. But I think it comes from a space of peace, knowing that God's using this and we're humbly witnessing the gospel in real time.
Now, as Erika stepped into a more prominent role, online commentators began digging into her past. Rumours surfaced about her relationships before and after Charlie. Critics claimed she had been inconsistent in interviews. Some accused her of reshaping her personal history to fit her public persona. And then a single interview changed everything. Erika made a comment that suggested that the Vice President, J.D. Vance, reminded her of her late husband.
No one will ever replace my husband. No. But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD and Vice President J.D. Vance. I do. And that's why I'm so blessed to be able to introduce him tonight, because he understands the fight that we're up against, and he can articulate that in a way that transcends race, that transcends demographic backgrounds. He's an amazing man.
Now, this comment was meant to be harmless, but the internet doesn't do harmless. This one comment armed the bloggers with weapons of rumour and speculation. Was there something more going on? Or was she moving on too quickly? Again, no evidence, just rumours. But rumours spread faster than truth. Erika's long-standing friendship with Donald Trump also became a point of debate. Some saw loyalty, others saw opportunism. Conspiracy theorists saw strategy. Again, no proof, just perception. But perception is powerful. As some could say, the perception is everything. Once the parodies began, there was no going back. Comedians across social media exaggerated her mannerisms, her tone, her interviews. The most viral parody came from an influencer named Drewski, whose impersonations turned Erika into a meme. People laughed, people shared it, people mocked her, and Erika became a character, a symbol, rather than a person. This was the second major turning point. The internet had chosen its villain. After Charlie's death, Erika became CEO of Turning Point USA, a move that sparked immediate controversy. Critics questioned her qualifications, her leadership style, her emotional responses, even her rapid rise to power. Her public appearances grew tense. Her interviews became defensive. Her social media posts turned emotional and reactive.
Turning Point USA is currently self-destructing because too many staffers believe conspiracy theories surrounding Charlie Kirk's death, and there's been a massive purge at the organization as a result because someone is leaking intel to Candace Owens.
A super fun show today. You're probably seeing the clips, but Erika has gone off on conspiracy theorists. Obviously, every journalist out there is emailing me because it's about me. It's indirect, but it's also about...
I do not have time to address the noise. My silence does not mean that I am complacent. My silence does not mean that somehow Turning Point USA and all of the handpicked staff that loved my husband and my husband loved them is somehow in on it. We are busy building. And you know what I thought? I thought these people are human. We are all grieving in our own way.
Several incidents went viral. Heated exchanges and feuds with journalists, people like Candace Owens, defensive rants online to protect her image, tearful moments caught on camera that had the internet split as to whether she was being genuine or just playing up for the cameras. Some will call it genuine emotion, and some will call it crocodile tears. But each moment reinforced a narrative that Erika was unraveling. And the internet, unforgiving as always, amplified every moment. Online conspiracy channels on social media began dissecting Erika's life, with theories based on identity. Some questioned her background and authenticity. Others claimed she was a handler to Charlie Kirk, who'd been planning to take over Turning Point long before Charlie's death. Speculation about J.D. Vance continued. Even speculation and rumors about Donald Trump's influence grew. None of it was verified. But verification doesn't matter in a digital age. What matters is attention, engagement, and Erika Kirk generated plenty of it. By now, Erika's transformation in the public eye was complete. She was no longer seen as the elegant beauty queen that was married to Charlie Kirk. No longer the supportive political spouse. No longer the symbol of grace and patriotism. She had become, in the eyes of many, a villain. A figure of mockery. A target of criticism. A subject of endless speculation. Her downfall wasn't caused by one moment. It was caused by many small moments, amplified by millions of voices. Voices of influence. This was a true turning point, from America's sweetheart to the nation's villain. So what becomes of Erika Kirk? And where does she go from here? Some believe she can rebuild her image. Others believe she might reinvent herself. And many believe her decline is inevitable. But one thing is certain. Her story is a lesson in the fragility of public perception. A reminder that the internet can build a hero and destroy one just as quickly. Erika Kirk's journey from sweetheart to villain is not just her story. It's a story about modern fame, about the brutality of online culture, about the pressure of public life, and about the life experiences that define us. She once won America's heart, but somewhere along the way, she lost his trust. And without the people's trust, a legacy can fade and crumble. So what's your thoughts? Can Erika Kirk regain people's trust? Are people being too harsh on a grieving widow? And will she ever be accepted as the face of Turning Point USA? Only time will tell. But this is a story that is still being told on the world stage. If you like this content, subscribe to the channel and like the video, and leave a comment down below and let us know your thoughts.